All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honor to the apostles, those great millstone, and Sausage Brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And firstly, how's name Heavenly Father? Bahasham is in the name, Ba'in Ha the Sham name. Yahweh Shai's name, only begotten Son, and Rachakodash means Holy Spirit. Literally translated Spirit Holy, Rakha Spirit Quadash Holy. And well, first let me grab this precept. Is it First Timothy? Was it Second Timothy? It's Second Timothy, huh? Second Timothy 3 and 12. This is Second Timothy 3 and 12. Yeah, and all that will live godly in Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, shall suffer persecution. You know, we avoid that C word. That's an idol. You already know the J word is an idol, but so is that C word, you know. And the word Mashiach, the Hebrew word Mashiach, means anointed, where the word Messiah comes from. All right, so yeah, and all that will live godly in Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, shall suffer persecution. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. All right, so you know the world hates us, and at we have examples in the scriptures where these men would do anything to come against us to attempt to stop us from building this body of Yahweh Shai. Try to stop us from building this church. Try to stop us from building Israel back up, man. All right, that gets slanderers, liars. All right, and the lesson is coming out, through the Spirit, because I'm gonna tell an account of something that happened with this woman that I was dealing with. So we had got into it, and she she called the police or whatever, even though she had a knife in her hand. But anyway, long story, the police came, they questioned both parties, me and her, questioned the kids, and we said both our sides, whatever. And then the white shirt pull up, which is a sergeant. He pulls up, and they take her. And I made it clear, like, I ain't pressing charges and shit. I ain't call y'all, But they took her. They took her in, right? I made it clear. I told him again, like, I ain't call y'all. I ain't pressing charges, none of that. They took her in. So then fast forward, I find out what's going on. She comes home the next day. And she's telling me about what happened when she got to the station. And when she got there, they called her out, put in a room or whatever, called her out, whatever it did. And the arresting officer, it was a LGBTQ lady, a woman, and she told her, "This ain't about you." And she said, my woman, at that time said she can see, like, somebody else walking in, and they didn't have on a police uniform, but they were over the cops, and the cops were like, showed them reverence, for lack of a better word. Okay, I'm trying to paint the picture here. The way she explained it, trying to get as much details as I can remember. And she asked about who he is, and the lady told her his name is Mister. All right, Mister. So he comes in, he's questioning the woman, and he's basically, it's not about what just happened with me and her. He's asking her about the brothers. And not asking questions to try to figure out if we actually doing anything. It was to try to coerce her to come against us, man. So he says, "Where are the guns and drugs at? Tell us where the guns and drugs are." And she makes it clear we ain't on that because everybody knows us. We ain't on that. All right. And he's going again and say, well, help me help you to get revenge. So he's telling her plainly to lie. Help me help you to get revenge. You know, as they say, nothing worse than a woman scorned. So Esau will try to use that, man. And she tells him, "No, I ain't trying to get jacked up." And he leans forward and asks her what. Now this, I don't forget this because I visualized it. Leaned forward and said, "What do you mean jacked up?" And she didn't respond. He leaned back and kind of laughed and said, "I know what you mean." So they understand what's going on here, man. And then, it was more to it. But another big point that I remembered is they wanted to actually even pin it on somebody. They said one of their brothers' government names. They said basically to try to get her to say he's the ringleader of some bullshit drug franchise they want to pin on us, man. Or weapon smuggling, whatever the fuck they going on. So they asked about guns and drugs. They said he's the pimp, he's the ringleader. He's the ringleader. They said this brother's government name. Pops. All right. And through the spirit, she didn't go through with it, but he said he left the card for her. And then when she came to the crib, she showed me, the bag they put your belongings in. It's just big letters, Mr. Spelled all the way out. Not M-R, it was spelled out, Mr. All right? Spelled out on the bag, man. And this is nothing new. This is how Esau gets down, man. All right? And not even just Esau, these wicked niggas too, man. Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that was a wicked nigga, man. I didn't even ask her that, but I'm pretty sure that was a wicked nigga. One of Esau's puppets. But they hate this truth. And they're willing to do anything, including build up false cases. All right? Fluff the evidence, or even if you say you run a red light, they ready to fucking come with extra shit to try to get us, man. This is Revelation 12:10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused him before our power day and night. And that's what Esau is. He's our accuser. And these niggas got the same spirit, man. All right? They want to come against us. They want to paint us to be the bad guys because we speak the truth. All right? And this is just a warning, a testimony and a warning, that these are the things we deal with. Esau wants to take us out the way. They will set up men of the basest sort to try to get the people going. All right? It's Acts 17:5. But the Jews which believed not, moved with envy, took unto them certain lewd fellows of the basest sort, and gathered a company and set all the city on an uproar and assaulted the house of Jason and sought to bring them out to the people. All right, so they're willing to do anything to try to get us out the way, man. All right, happened in Acts. All right, it happened to Nehemiah. They sent letters to the king, lying. Hey, man, that's rebellious people. They're going to do this, they do that. When the fact of the matter is, hey, what we're simply doing is preaching salvation. All right? But they know what comes with the salvation because they're wicked. So their works have to go out the door. And they hate it. This is 1 John 3:12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and therefore slew he him, because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. They hate us because we don't want to walk in the same wickedness as them. And they're convicted at that. They hate that light is shining. And they're ready to cane us. They're ready to murder us. They're ready to do anything to hinder us from teaching how about Shem Yahushai. All right? The apostles got beef for teaching the name Yahushai. And that was by wicked niggas, man. How much more Esau? They don't want to lose their kingdom. This is Wisdom of Solomon. And this isn't meant to be long or drawn out. I really just wanted to get that testimony out, man. Esau and his oppressive ass fake so-called law enforcement, all right, wants to take us out the way for just teaching this word, man. They don't want to stop crime, all the crime going on in the fucking world. And this is Chicago, man. You know how many fucking unsolved murders there are? This is the second most surveillance city in the world after London, if I'm not mistaken. All right? And they have fucking cameras on the highway. Cameras everywhere, but there are all these unsolved fucking murders, man. They locking people up for child support instead of catching these fucking actual hardened criminals, man. This motherfucker serving life in jail for stealing candy out of the store just to eat, man. Meanwhile, you got actual pedophiles and murderers, all right, running free out here, man. They glorify the murder. I thought in America it's illegal to prosper off of crime. Yet everywhere you look and every song you listen to, they glorify lawlessness. Who is funding and putting this shit on TV? Well, they want to come against us, man. This was Wisdom of Solomon too. And yet we're the crazy ones. All we conspiracy nuts. No, man. Stop get your head out your ass, man. Hey, but brethren, hey, look, the Lord got us, man. Yeah, we know Esau was doing these things, but Yahweh Shemel Shai got us. He will deliver us from these things. And this is Wisdom of Solomon 2. And Salakia. And 10, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. And that's Esau. They don't care if you old or young, man. Male or female. All right, we at the bottom, and they keep their foot on our fucking necks. This is what they say. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. So their laws they make and how they go about justice is not about bringing forth actual justice or righteousness or proper judgment. All right, it's to break down the weak even more. And Isaiah 10:1 is more importantly, it's to take us out of the way. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous. There you go. It's not about setting up what's right. Hell, these laws are against proper judgment. Therefore, let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressings of our education. So we speak against this devil. This devil hates that we speak against him. All right? Hey, he is an abomination to us, and we're an abomination to him. That's in Proverbs, okay? That's just how it is. The feeling is mutual. This is the wicked speaking here, you know. King Solomon has given us an inside look into the mindset of the wicked right here. And if you start at the beginning of the chapter, it'll let you know that. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. So like we read in that 1 John 3. They hate us because we're not on the same level of darkness as them. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. Let us see if his words be true. Let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. So that's how Esau get down. Like, let's prove it then. And that's going to happen. The devil's going to come down with great wrath. All right? We talking, hey, I hate to say it like this, but in the phrase of the world, we talking cash shit to this devil. All right? Not that it's true for shit, but we making great boast in the Lord being our Father. That the Lord going to deliver us, that we the Israelites. Those miracles everybody read about, they happen to us, they finna happen again. And then they fucking will, Esau. But they getting pricked at that. So they like, let's fuck it then, let's see. They ready to prove it. And good, man. This ain't 70 AD, bitch. The Lord gonna deliver us. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with the shameful death by his own saying he shall be respected. This is what he thinks, right? Such things they did imagine and were deceived. It ain't gonna work like that, man. The Lord allowed you to take us down for a moment. Now it's time to punish the stout heart of the king of Assyria. All right? For their own wickedness hath blinded them. As for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not. Neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned reward for blameless souls. So that's what we're looking forward to, man. The reward for blameless souls. Lord willing, we are that elect. I'm going to end it on this. This wasn't meant to be this long. This is Job 5 and 15. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the slanders Esau got prepared for us, the Lord will deliver us from that. He's going to deliver us from your fucking hands. All right, we're going to get salvation and get our land back. And he's going to keep us back from the sword, man. So the poor have hope. So that's why we boast. We have hope, man. And iniquity stoppeth her mouth. You're going to be shut, man. Hey, break the teeth of the lion, man. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. And that's what this whole captivity has been. This has been a chastisement. It had to happen. He maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7, there shall no evil touch thee. Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Bitch, ain't worried about nothing. Just for real, man. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So, hey, if the Lord has promised he's going to deliver us from the violence to come, from the plagues to come, the trouble that's coming, it's a little thing for the Lord to keep us from the slanders of Esau and these degenerates, man. All right? Peter got locked up and the angel came and got him right out of there. The Lord got us. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Esau lies ain't gonna work, man. You 2/3 that want to come against us, it's not gonna fucking work, man. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. All right, and there you go, man. All right, and may Habashim Shai cover us and protect us, keep us from all evil, harm, and danger, and destroy our enemies speedily. Bible Shai Habashim Shai. With that, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, that was great millstone, and the sausage brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom wa Baba Ball.